Okay, so that tapping part takes us nicely into the first position, A minor pentatonic, all the way up on the 20th fret. So let me just do the play through the next part slow, and then we'll break it down. Okay, so we're going to be starting that lick with a full bend on the 20th fret on the B string. So we're going to have, and then we're just going to do like a typical blues lick. So we're going to trade off between the 20th fret on the B, 17th fret on the high E, 20th fret on the B, 17th fret on the B, and then we're going to do a half bend on the 19th fret. So let me just play that through slow for you. Then we're going to play 17 on the high E, 20 on the B, 19 on the B, 20 on the B, 17 on the high E. Then we're going to have like a trill between 17th and 19th fret on the high E. So let me just demonstrate that for you. Then the next part, we're going to hammer on the 19th fret and then pull off to 17 again on the high E. Then we're going to have 20 on the B. Then we're going to play 17 on the high E. Then we're going to have 20 and 19 on the B. Then 17 on the B. Then 20 on the B. Then we're going to have like a trill between 19 and 20. Then we're going to pull off to 17 on the B. Then we're going to play 20, 19 and 18 on the G. So let's just recap on the lick. Okay, the next part's going to take us up to the 19th fret on the high E string. So let me just play it slow and then I'll break it down. Okay, so the first bit we've got 19 on the high E, then we're pulling off to 15, hammering on 19, pulling off to 15 again on the high E, then playing the 19th fret on the B, then barring our third finger, so then we're going to play the 19th fret on the high E, 19th fret on the B, and then the 15th fret on the high E. So we're going to have. Okay, so the next part we're going to have a half bend on the 19th fret on the B string, and then we're going to play the 15th fret on the high E. Then we're going to have 19 on the B, pull off to 15 on the B, then play 19 on the G, then play 19 on the B, then 19 on the G again, then 15 on the B string. Then we're going to just have two bends trading off between the 18th fret and the 15th fret on the B. So then we're going to have two bends. So you're bending up the 18th fret on the G twice, and then playing the 15th fret, and then it's going to happen again. Then you're going to play 18, 17, 16 to tail off that lick. So let me just play that lick slow so you can see how it all joins up. Okay, now the next bit, you've got the 19th fret on the high E, which is just picked and then slid all the way down the guitar. As far as the 9th fret, because that's like the next part of the lick we're going to play. So we're going to have. So 19, slide. Then we're going to play 9 on the G. Then the 10th fret on the B. 9th fret on the G again. Then we're going to play 12 and 11, which is going to be a pull off on the G. Then we're going to pull off to the 9th fret from the 11th fret on the G. Then slide from 9 to 7 on the G. Then play the 9th fret on the D. Then do a half bend on the 6th fret on the G. Then let it down again. Then play the 9th fret on the D. Then pull off to the 5th fret. and then the last note will be on the 7th fret on the D string. So let me just recap that lick for you. Okay, the next part of the solo we're going to be looking at is the next long tapping section. It's probably the longest tapping section in the song. So if I play through it slow, then we'll break it down. Okay, so we're going to start this tapping lick by hammering on the 5th fret to the 7th fret on the D, then the 4th fret to the 7th fret on the G, then tap the 12th fret, pull off to the 7th fret and then pull off to the 4th fret on the G, so we're going to have... Then the next tapping part we're going to hammer on 6 and 7 on the G, then 5 and then 8 on the B, and then tap the 12th fret on the B and then pull off to the 8th fret and then the 5th fret. Okay, so just to recap on the tapping bits that we've looked at so far, let me just play that slow for you. Then the next tapping lick is going to be from the 9th fret, 10th fret on the B. Then we're going to have 9, 12 and tap the 16th fret, so we're going to have... So, then the next tapping lick we've got is 10, 12 on the B, 10, 14 on the high E, and then tapping 17. So we're going to have... Then the next tapping lick we've got is 12, 13 on the B, then 12, 15 on the high E, and then tap 19. So. Then we're going to have 14 and 15 on the B, then 14 on the high E, 17 on the high E, then fret 21 on the high E, so we're going to have... Then the last one in this ascending tapping run is just going to be 15, 17, then 15 on the high E, 19 on the high E, then tapping 22. Okay, so let me just play that slow for you so you can see how that's joined together. Okay, so the next part of the tapping section, we're going to take the 7th and 8th fret on the B string. Then we're going to move to the high E string and have 7 and 10. Then we're going to tap fret 22 twice, pulling off to the 10th fret on the high E, so we're going to have this. Then as we come down to the B string, we're going to have tap 22, pull off to 8 and 7, tap 20, pull off to 8 and 7. Then we got a tap and slide between 19 and 20 and back to 19 again. Then pull off 8 and 7, so far we've got this. Then on the G string, we've got fret 21, pulling off to 9 and 7 on the G. Then tap 19 as well, so we're going to have 21, pull off to 9, pull off to 7, then 19, 9 and 7. Then a tap and slide between 18, 19 and then 18 again on the G. Then we're going to have tapping on the 21st fret on the D, pulling off to 9, then pulling off to 7. Then we're going to have a tap and slide from the 19th fret to 21 back to 19 and then pulling off to 9 and then 7. So then we're going to have the same thing again on the A string. Then the whole thing again, but just 2 frets down on the A string. So we're tapping and sliding from 17, 19, 17, then pulling off to 5, pulling off to 7, 5, and then the open A. So we're going to have, and then at that point, when you play the open A, you just push the whammy bar all the way down. So let me play that whole entire tapping lick for you so you can hear how it sounds. Okay, so now we come to another part of the solo. I'm just going to play through that slow for you, and then we'll break it down. Okay, to start off this next part of the solo, we've got a full bend on the 17th fret on the B, so then we're going to play 14 on the high E, 17 on the B, 14 on the B, 16 on the G, and then 14 on the G. So we're going to have, then we're going to have, so your little finger's going to be on the 17th fret on the B, and then you're just going to push up the 16th fret a whole step. Then you're going to play 14 and 16 on the G. Then you're going to play 14 on the D. Then you're going to play 14 on the A, slide up to 16, then slide down to 17. Slide from 14 up to 16, down to 12, and then back up to 14 again. So you're going to have this. So let me play the whole lick for you. Okay, so the next part, we're going to have a full bend on the 15th fret on the B. Then we're going to play the 12th fret on the high E, 15 on the B, and then 12 on the B. Then we're going to have 14 on the G. Then pull off to 13 on the G, then slide from 13 to 16 on the G, and then shortly after just play the 16 on the high E. So let me just play that for you. Okay, now the next lick is going to start with a slide from the 12th fret to the 16th fret on the high E. Then you're going to pull off to the 14th fret on the high E, hammer on the 15th fret on the B, then pull off to 14 on the B, then you're going to play 16 on the G, then pull off to 14 on the G, then slide from 16 on the G to 11 on the G, then pull off to 9, then play 11 on the D string, pull off to 9, and then play 11 on the A string, and then pull off to 9. So we're going to have, so that whole lick sounds like this. Okay, so we've seen this next lick, a variation of it earlier on in the song, so it went like this. So now we're going to sort of like play around with that a bit more. So you're going to bar your first finger on the 14th fret on the D, the G and the B string, and then you're going to pull off from the 15th fret to the 14th fret on the B. So we're going to have, so we're going to pull off 15 to 14 on the B and then play both the barred notes on the D and G string. So we're going to have, then we're going to have 17 on the B, 15 on the B. So we're going to have, and then play the two barred notes again. So then just play the 14th fret on its own. Then play the two barred notes again. Then hammer on 15 to hammer on 14 to 15 on the B. Then play the two barred notes again. Then play 16 on the G and then pull off to the barred notes. So we're going to have, then we're going to slide from 17 to the 15 on the B. Then bar the 12th fret on the G and the D string, so we're going to have 17 to 15 slide. Then the barred notes on the 12th fret. Then we're going to slide from 15 to 14 on the B, and then play the barred notes on G and D on the 12th fret again, and then just play the 12th fret on the D, G and B strings together, and then shake the whammy bar a little bit. So let me just play that lick for you again. Okay, the next part is going to be a full bend on the 12th fret on the B string while holding the 12th fret on the high E string. So we're going to do a slow bend up on the 12th fret, and then our little finger's going to hold the 12th fret on the high E string. Then we're going to slowly let the 12th fret on the B down again. So we're going to have... Then we're going to pull off to 10 on the B. Then we're going to do a quick bend on 12. Then pull off to 10 on the B. And then play 11 on the G. And then we've got a legato technique, which just basically does the same pattern all on every string. So we're going to have... So the pattern is going to be, say for example on the 12th string, it's just going to be 12, 9, 10, 12, 10, 9. So you're going to have... And then you're just going to repeat that all the way down the scale to the A string with a finished note on the 9th fret. So you're going to have... Okay, so on the high E string you've got 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 9. Then you repeat the same thing on the B string, so 12, 9, 10, 12, 10, 9. Then on the G string you've got 11, 7, 9, 11, 9, 7. Then the same thing on the D string. Then you'll play the 9th fret on the A, and then finish up on the 9th fret on the G, and that concludes the solo section for Juice.